What is up, guys? So today I have here the iPhone 16 Pro and the Galaxy Z Flip 6, and today I'm going to be comparing these two devices to see which one is right for you and just which one's overall better. So let's get started. Okay, so starting off with the most important aspect of any device, and that is the cameras. So as you can see, the iPhone 16 Pro has 3 cameras and the Galaxy Z Flip 6 has 2 cameras. So on the iPhone 16 Pro, we have a 48 megapixel fusion camera, 48 megapixel ultra wide, and a 12 megapixel Tetro Prism 5x lens, telephoto lens basically. So yeah, definitely a great camera system on the iPhone 16 Pro, and we have a 12 megapixel selfie camera. So the Galaxy Z Flip 6 has 2 cameras, like I just said. We have two 50 megapixel sensors, so we have a ultra wide and a main lens. So definitely pretty similar. Galaxy Z Flip 6 does have a higher megapixel, so yeah, I mean there is that. I will have a camera test coming out soon, so definitely subscribe if you want to see that. So honestly, when I'm just comparing the two camera systems, I would say they're pretty similar. The only thing that obviously the Galaxy Z Flip 6 doesn't have is the telephoto lens. So you are going to be getting way better zoom shots on the iPhone 16 Pro. But other than that, cameras are pretty much the same, except for the, I guess styles, how they take the photos. So the Galaxy Z Flip 6 also doesn't have a capture button, which isn't that big of a deal, honestly. The capture button is just a button to where you can press and use the cameras. The name says it all. It's basically just a button strictly for the cameras. So yeah, I mean, pretty cool, but honestly, not that big of a deal. So that is something that the iPhone 16 Pro has that the Galaxy Z Flip 6 doesn't. But like I said, it's not really that big of a deal. But something that the Galaxy Z Flip 6 has that the iPhone doesn't is the ability to use the cover screen to take pictures, like selfies, with the main cameras. If you want to do that on the iPhone, you have to launch the camera, turn it around, try to frame it up, and take pictures. So obviously you can never see really where everything is, so you're not going to end up with the perfect selfie. So I'm going to probably give the camera category to the Galaxy Z Flip 6, just because you get a better, honestly, selfie experience, and you can also prop it up, so you have flex mode. So I guess for quality, they're both really similar, pretty much the same. And when it comes to just the overall, I guess, camera features, fun things, Galaxy Z Flip 6 is going to take the cake here. So, yeah, that is a point for Samsung. So, moving on to the next category. And that will be design and build material. So, starting off with design, obviously the Galaxy Z Flip 6 is a foldable phone. Something that the iPhone clearly cannot do, at least shouldn't be able to do. So, yeah, we have this folding form factor that is definitely a lot taller than the iPhone 16 Pro by a camera and a little bit. So, but when it's folded, we have a obviously much smaller, slightly thicker package. So yeah, honestly, pretty great. I love that feature. You also have this cover screen, so that's kind of, I guess, design. Like I said, 2 cameras on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, 3 cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro, and obviously flash. No LiDAR sensor or anything on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, so, but depth photos and portrait is definitely still really good. And as for a build material standpoint, we honestly have kind of similar-ish, but not really, build material. So we have ceramic shield on the iPhone 16 Pro with titanium sides, so honestly slightly more premium build. Then on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, we have aluminum siding and a Gorilla Glass Victus 2 back, and Samsung's ultra-thin technology for the glass on the flexible display. So honestly, when it comes to durability, most likely it's pretty similar to each other, but I guess on iPhone you're going to get slightly better durability. So I'm going to give durability I'll give durability to the iPhone and design to Samsung, because I feel like Samsung is more fun and overall just a lot I guess more fun and futuristic, and just overall a really great design. So I will say this review is not biased at all. I have been using both of these phones since they came out, which obviously the Galaxy Z Flip 6 has been out for longer. I'm just gonna say outright, I love my iPhone 16 Pro. It's an awesome phone. I really love it. I switched to it from my Galaxy Z Flip 6, mostly because it's the newest iPhone. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. This is a non-biased review, or I guess comparison. The next thing is performance and battery life. So obviously, like I said in my iPhone 16 Pro review, I don't know the exact like clock out speeds of like the chips and stuff, or like how fast they perform like on specs and stuff. But for the chips, we have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy and the Galaxy Z Flip 6. And we have the A18 Pro chip in the iPhone 16 Pro. So yeah, honestly, pretty similar speeds and just like doing regular tasks day to day. So pretty cool. Honestly, yeah, I would say these phones are pretty much the same. The only thing where there's a difference in speed is the like startup time. So when you like when you turn off your device and when it turns back on, that time is slightly faster on the iPhone. So yeah, other than that, the chips are both really great. Galaxy Z Flip 6 does tend to overheat a little bit more, but honestly, it's a foldable phone, so it's still new-ish technology. But honestly, they're both really good. The iPhone 16 Pro has overheated a few times, but nothing major for both of these phones, just kind of warm. And when I say overheated, it just gets hot. It doesn't like I've never gotten a warning on either of these phones, so that's obviously really important. So I'm going to give the iPhone the cake, I guess, for the chips. So that's a point for the iPhone, just because it has the newest A series chip, and the Galaxy Z Flip 6 chip is actually outdated now. So yeah, I'm just gonna give this point to the iPhone because it does overheat less. So yeah, Galaxy Z Flip 6 definitely isn't far behind. I'm not saying this is a slow phone at all. It's definitely super fast for like editing videos, uploading videos. But I'm just gonna give this to the iPhone. I don't know, let me know what you think down in the comments. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna rank these. And as for the battery percentages, so the Galaxy Z Flip 6 has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Hey Siri, open notes, please. Okay, and the iPhone 16 Pro has a 3,582 milliamp hour battery. So the Galaxy Z Flip 6 does have a bigger battery, and honestly, battery life is pretty much the same. Like when it comes between these phones, like you can easily get a day's worth of battery with very heavy usage, and maybe 2.5 with very light usage or moderate usage can get 2 days. So honestly, really great when it comes to battery life. If you're not doing much with your phone, these will last you a long time. Really great optimization when it comes to battery life on these phones, and obviously that is due to the chips that these devices have. So definitely really great to see good battery life on these phones. As for battery life, I'm gonna call it a tie. I'll just give a point to each team. Let me know if you think that was a wise idea. Honestly, I do, because I have used both of these phones, like I said, since they released. So yeah, I'm gonna call this a tie. Okay, and for like I guess security or getting into your device, so on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, we have the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor in the power button. A light tap of your finger will unlock it. Same with open. Super fast, super reliable. You also do have Face ID, which is also reliable. Then on the iPhone, we have just Face ID, or the passcode, I guess. But arguably, the iPhone has probably one of the most reliable Face IDs, I guess, because it's like an actual scan of your face with the LiDAR sensor. So, or LiDAR, not light art, but with the LiDAR sensor. So definitely super great when it comes to Face ID on the iPhone 16 Pro. So I guess I'm going to give that to the iPhone 16 Pro when it comes to like unlocking and stuff like that, because like you can do more things. Like Apple Pay requires Face ID before it can show you stuff. You can lock apps behind Face ID. So yeah, I'm going to give this point to the iPhone. Now for the software, which honestly doesn't really have much to do with the phones, but at the same time it does. So what I mean by that is obviously all iPhones run iOS and all Samsung phones run One UI. I'm going to call this a tie for now. I think when One UI 7 releases, it's going to be a clear win. But these are both respectively really great operating systems. We have great animations that are super fluid and just honestly super smooth in their own ways. A lot of people say iOS is smoother because you can open and close apps really fast. Honestly, who's going to be doing that? Now you wouldn't have to wait for the apps to close, but it's not as fast as the iPhone. That's just because that's not how Android is set up. It can do that if it wanted it to, but it just doesn't, and that's fine. So I'm going to call this a tie. Both are really great. Samsung does have a deeper level of customization than iPhone does, but iPhone definitely got a lot better with iOS 18. So the iPhone 16 Pro is running iOS 18.1, and the Galaxy Z Flip 6 is running One UI 6.1.1, soon to get One UI 7. So yeah, that's what these devices are running. So yeah, I'm just going to call this a tie, but let me know what you think down in the comments. Which one you prefer when it comes to operating systems? So you can't talk about a phone in 2024 without talking about AI. So I'm going to give this point to Samsung right out of the box. I will obviously show the AI features, but honestly, the biggest one is the new Siri. So, hey Siri, what's new with you?
I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. I can't put it down.
Okay. Well, we now have Apple Intelligence with AI, or with AI, yeah, with Siri. So that's definitely super nice. But yeah, we also just most of the features that were introduced with the iPhone 16 Pro are not here yet. We have to wait till late October, and even the ones that I have here, Siri,
Sorry, I don't.
Siri, and some other things are in beta, so not available to the public. Where on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, all these features were released right out of the box. Unfortunately, we do not have AI Assistant. We still have Bixby, which is really great. So, hi Bixby. Bruv. Hi Bixby. Open camera. It's really fast, it's reliable, especially when it has an internet connection with it, which this phone doesn't. We also have circle to search, which is just a super easy way to search things with Google. And we also have sketch to image, like a AI screenshot, I guess. We have a lot of new AI features that, like, in the photos, in recordings, in notes, in, like, a bunch of other things, messages, like, all text fields, stuff like that. And they were right out of the box, shipped with this device as soon as it released. So I'm going to give the point to Galaxy AI and the Galaxy Z Flip 6. And also, they just work. They do really great jobs. I'm not saying that the Apple Intelligent features don't work well, but because that all the ones on the Samsung are already here, I'm going to have to give this point to Samsung. So, obviously, you're getting stuff with iPhone that you don't with Samsung. You have camera control, you have dynamic island, you have a few other things. You have Apple's very walled garden ecosystem, which can actually really be nice, but Samsung's really nice too with the Galaxy Flip 6, the Galaxy Watch 7, and the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. Definitely a really great ecosystem. They were super, like, fluid, I guess, when it comes to connecting, and just super seamless. So that's really nice. But we also have the iPhone, the AirPods Pro 2, and the Apple Watches, which I have the Series 8. So yeah, definitely it depends which ecosystem you like, but I would say probably like Apple's is more popular, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments, which one has the better ecosystem. But then on the Galaxy Z Flip 6, we have the flex window, which is huge. It's just the cover screen, literally. But you can do so many things on it, and it just makes life a little bit easier. Can check notifications, stuff like that, if you don't want to open your phone and get lost in it. Also, just the foldable aspect of this phone is crazy too, something that you don't have on any iPhone. So yeah, let me add up the different like things that the phone has gotten, like the different points, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the Galaxy Z Flip 6 won, and I'll put the numbers on screen. Honestly, these are both super great phones, but in the categories, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 is the winner. But let me know which one you think down in the comments. I can honestly recommend both of these phones to you. They're super great, super awesome phones. But yeah, Galaxy Z Flip 6 is slightly better. But that's not to say, like I said, that I don't love my iPhone 16 Pro. It's a great device. I really like it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, which one you're picking for yourself. And stick around for that camera review of the iPhone 16 Pro and also the camera comparison between the iPhone 16 Pro and the Galaxy Z Flip 6. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're here to the very end, comment a blue heart and a brown heart, I guess, to represent both of these phones, and I will pin your comment or heart your comment, something I'll respond to you, just to show your support to this channel by watching to the end. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and found it helpful, it would mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing and watch this video on the iPhone 16 Pro, just a solo review, and YouTube thinks you'll like this video, so definitely check that out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.